Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back
To the Unfiltered Bride Podcast.
Tips from the top table.
And beyond.
So you know it's going to be juicy.
I was trying to do like, I'm a celebrity. And beyond.
I'm a celeb, get me out of here now.
I've not, I've not watched any of it.
No, me neither.
Oh.
Run up to Christmas.
I fucking love Christmas.
So do I, but it costs a fortune.
Why?
And on that fucking topic...
I want to come back to that though. Let's roll the intro, Brian, and hold that thought.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and welcome.
The Unfiltered Bride Podcast. Tips from the top table and beyond.
So you know it's going to be juicy.
So we all know that you're loving our sponsors, Crafty Lab, but we thought you'd like to hear a little bit more about them.
Crafty Lab are a husband and wife team who started the business back in 2021 after planning their own COVID wedding.
Apparently, they were discussing how many things they needed to tell their guests about the wedding. For example, the timeline of the day, wedding facts, and even about their dog. And then one of them said, it's going to be a bloody newspaper at this rate.
And boom, the wedding newspaper was born. I'm not even joking, but every single wedding I go to now has a wedding newspaper. It's as essential as confetti.
From as little as 89p per paper, it's a bit of a no-brainer.
But should I tell you what is cool? Some people are using them as invitations.
Yes, I love that. I think it's really cool to get something physical in the post that then sends you to a website.
Imagine just chilling at home and the postman delivers a newspaper with your mate's face on.
So whether you're looking to give your guests all the details of your day or a unique and fun invite, Crafty Lab are your guys.
And we've got you a discount, so don't forget to use the code UNFILTERED at checkout.
So tell me, why did Christmas cost you a lot?
Oh, when you host, yeah, hun.
I've hosted before, hun.
Yeah, darling.
All right, hun. Bless you.
Head you.
So me and Mr. Frugal put money in a bank every month ready for Christmas each year.
Yeah, I mean, we don't save every month for Christmas.
Oh, what a rookie.
That
should be your goal for next year. We put money in every single month. So when it comes to Christmas, we're like, cool, little pot of money.
Yeah, I mean, we try and, like, October time we start doing buying some
We're
bits.
fucking late then.
No, we don't. Yeah, well...
Talking of money, how much do you earn? No, I'm joking.
How much can I pull out of the business for my wedding?
Could you pull out money? Oh yeah, you can pull it out. You pay tax on it then.
I reckon I could put a lot for it. Let's not listen to HMRC. Let's not listen.
Careful, backtrack. No, you're fine. I want to talk to you about
because it's basically a styled shoot, really, isn't it?
Well, this was my thoughts with my wedding. It's a styled shoot.
I know somebody who got married a stylist and she put everything through her business.
Yeah, I'm not against it because for me, genuinely, it was marketing.
Yeah, marketing.
And that is what I told Brian every single day and every single purchase. Marketing. I'm getting my phone out because I want to talk to you about something.
Well, obviously, we're talking about things that cost a lot of money.
Yes, we are.
But my Christmas doesn't cost.
Your Christmas isn't even
£54 million. Dollars.
I think it's more than that, mate.
Really?
So for people that are catching up, there was a lady's wedding that has just gone on TikTok. It's gone very viral. What was her name? Maddie Brockway. So she is her family own all of the Mercedes-Benz, I think. Like they fucking own everything.
So they're minted.
They are, but different, not minted. They're a different level of minted. Like big minted.
Multi-billionaires. Is there anything above a billionaire?
Brian, what's the
trillionaire?
No, there is no.
Trillionaire?
There's no trillionaires, is there? No. Billionaire is the most money someone has.
There's no trillionaires?
No. They can literally feed everybody. Do you know the difference between a million and a billion? In terms of time. So these numbers are wrong and I haven't Googled it, so I'm just going off from what I remember. Oh, I'll just Google it for you. Hold on.
This makes me sad. I'll never be a billionaire.
Nowhere near, hun. Sorry. Hold on.
What makes you a billionaire? Like, do you...
Lots of money.
Yeah, but like, do you have to have that in the bank, or is it your net worth, or... Your net worth?
Brian says net worth.
Wonder what your net worth is. How'd you work it out?
We know our net worth.
What is it?
I'm not telling you.
Oh.
We've got a little spreadsheet that tells us.
Yeah, go on. Fucking hell, guys. If you want Georgie to buy you some Christmas presents, she's minted!
Mate.
So what does that mean? What does your net worth mean?
That's how much, so how much we've paid off our mortgage, how much money we've got in investments and pension and...
But I would also say that you're worth, like, what you... based on what you earn.
No, it's based on if you pulled everything together right now.
Right now. So what Brian just said was, it was if you bring all your assets together.
If we sold everything and we pulled everything out of our pensions, of our Bitcoin, of our investments, everything all gets put in a pot, that's your net worth.
How much would you sell for? To the streets.
To the streets. I'm easily.
You'd be easily a billionaire by then. Billionaire by then.
But this is the thing. This is why net worth is a weird one, because like that's if you sold everything, put
I always
together.
Yeah,
doesn't
I
mean
always
you have
think,
that money.
Yeah, they have it in the bank. Like I was watching a Gymshark podcast the other day, and he was like, "You're calling me a billionaire? I ain't got £1 billion in the bank."
No. Is he a billionaire?
I think he is. No, multi-millionaire.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't think Gymshark. Oh, it's good though. If they want to sponsor.
We'll go to the gym just for you.
So, okay, if you put million and billion into time, 1,000,000 seconds is about 11 days.
Okay.
1 billion seconds is 32 years.
Fucking hell. Oh, that's mad.
Yeah, that's the difference with them. Anyway, we're talking big money here. So this girl,
32 years against 11 days.
Yeah,
that's it. I am not settling for a millionaire anymore.
Oh, I was going to say that. Our goal by 40 is to have a net worth of 1 million.
Yeah, achievable.
Yeah, that's how. When I'm 40, because Brian's older. Anyway, I want to talk about this rich person's wedding.
Will you?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Would you then?
Yeah.
Renew your vows.
What, when we hit 1 million?
Yeah.
Oh, can we? That'd be nice.
Yeah, baby. That means I've got to double the budget for flowers.
I want to do them like every 10 years.
Is that a bit extra?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
I like parties though.
Anyway. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about money, which could be quite triggering to some people, you know, so just...
It could be triggering, but equally... So this is... I don't want to talk about Brian too much, because I don't like, screw him, but...
Screw him. No, we love
Nobody
Brian.
talks about money. And this is why it becomes such a taboo subject in life.
Exactly that.
Whereas we have tried to make it where it's a normal part of life. Like, we work really hard. We earn money. We're good at saving money. We don't buy extravagant stuff, blah, 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 blah. I'm not ashamed of how much money we have, and I'm not overthinking on how much we have. I just think money is normal life. You either can afford that and want to spend the money on it, or you can't afford that or don't want to spend the money on it. There's nothing... Why does it have to be so...
Yeah, but the problem is you can want something and not afford it and still spend the money on it.
And people do.
And that's the problem.
That is the problem. I had this problem the other day.
Like spending £54 million on a wedding.
It was 57 apparently, but I want to talk about that. But we had this the other day where I needed to hire a car, and they're like, you have to have a credit card. I was like, I don't have a credit card. Well, you need to have one. Why do I need to have a credit card? Why can't you just use my bank account?
Yeah.
Like, what's the problem? Leave me alone. Anyway, right. What did I say her name was? Maddie Brockway. Heiress to loads of stuff. Her now husband is also pretty minted. I can't remember what his family does.
I'd marry into that family, would you?
Well, I don't know whether to do this as a spoiler alert now. Spoiler alert now that I've just found out since doing loads of research on this topic is that he has gone to court now. Nothing to do with the wedding, but he was on bail when he was during his wedding.
Fucking even these billionaires are criminals.
Yeah. Let me try and find it.
Surely he has enough money to pay someone off.
Well, let's see what he's going to court for. Jacob Legron. I don't know what.
No way.
Yeah. So arrested months before their wedding.
You'd be pissed if he didn't make that one, wouldn't you?
He is facing 25 years in prison.
For what? Money laundering.
Hold on.
I don't think you get that much for money laundering, can you?
So I'm reading some bits on it, and somebody said, "Y'all, this scandal goes deep. Maddie does not have a clean past, and things are going to come out. I have no idea why she decided to publicise her entire wedding whilst her husband awaits possible jail time."
But what for? Why are you
Don't know,
laughing?
It's funny because they've put it all over social media, and he's on bail.
Oh.
Hailed as the wedding of the century. She's tied the knot in a 5-day celebration that took place in Paris. Paris.
Oh, it says that she's not squeaky clean either. This is what I mean. We can't get too famous because...
I know, mate. It'll all come out.
It'll all come out. What would you say is your biggest... Oh, you probably... Is there anything in the...
Yeah, should I tell you something?
Yeah.
Should I tell you something?
Yeah.
I got expelled from school.
Oh, wow.
1 day external exclusion, which was worse, by the way, because my mum worked at this school. And it was because I was with somebody who stole a cake.
Cake.
Swear on my life. I didn't even steal the cake. It wasn't even me. I was just with a girl. that stole a cake from the canteen.
Were
We
you
both
good
got
at
expelled.
school?
Grades, yes. And I worked very hard at school, but I was cheeky.
She thought she was funny. The class
Fucking
clown.
hilarious, me, mate. Teachers either loved me or hated me.
Yeah.
There was no in between.
I bet
was
you were
either
one of those kids that are, oh, fucking hell, goody two shoes over here.
Yeah,
Knows everything.
I was either called a boffin,
A boffin.
which I hate that word. It still like triggers me. A boffin.
You boff.
Or I was in detention. So I was like, how the fuck am I both of these? I know.
detention.
Yeah, I was a little bit naughty. I was expelled.
Do you
for
know
fuck's
what?
sake.
They would have just thought you were the...
What?
Brian's like, oh, you didn't get expelled, Georgie.
Exclusion.
Stop lying.
Sorry, Brian. You were a proper little nerd at
You were the
school.
know-it-all.
I was a know-it-all.
But you were the know-it-all that knew it all.
I
and
did actually
was,
know it all.
Was like, yeah, I know it all.
Because my dad said
Come
in
on,
our
challenge
speech,
me.
in the speech when he was like, I got called into the school once because the teacher was saying that Georgie knew better than she did. And then when he came into the school, he was like, fuck, yeah, she's right. Anyway, sorry.
So is that all that's going to come out about you?
Yeah, I don't really have much. I've never been arrested. Never been arrested.
Nope.
You ever been stopped by police?
Yes.
Go on.
It was Brian. No, I was speeding.
Oh.
I was working in town, probably like 2 a.m. And I was like speeding a bit down Bath Road. And he was just like, please don't speed, be careful. I was like, okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah. All right, honey.
That's the only time I've been stopped by the police.
I've been stopped by police a couple of times.
Why? Because you fake me. They wanted your signature,
They're
right?
famous, yeah. They're like, oh my God, you don't go from TikTok.
Oh, you blame me? Will you blame me?
What have I been stopped by? Speeding. Once with Brian when we were going to get a KFC and it was like the middle of the night again.
Was Brian in the police at that point?
No, this is when we first met.
Oh.
I think I was obviously trying to be cool and speeding to show off. Once because it was a snow day. This is pre-BB, which before Brian. I was pulling one of my ex-boyfriends on the back of the car, like on a sledge. And they pulled me over and he was like, you do realize you can literally kill him. I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, there's a lot that's coming out about you now.
And then what was the other time? Oh, that one time when I was looking for Brian. So he'd gone out to wet the baby's head after we had Isla. I couldn't find him anywhere and he'd lost his phone, but he'd rang me prior to losing it saying, come and get me. Went and got him, couldn't find him anywhere. I thought he was dead. So I was driving around Cheltenham looking for him with his mate in the car and Isla in the car, who's like 2 weeks old. Maybe she's probably older than that, but the police stopped me and they were like, your lights aren't on, because I was obviously freaking out. And they're like, are you drunk driving? I was like, I've literally got my baby in the back of the car. I can't find my boyfriend anywhere. But then the guy with me, there was like, there's a guy in your car. I was like, he's not my boyfriend.
Oh, wow. So you're known to the police.
Otherwise I'm squeaky clean.
There we go.
Anyway, back to this. So
what's he done?
So her husband, according to his LinkedIn, he's a production assistant for a country singer. But somebody has discovered that he was arrested in 2023 on charges of aggravated assault against a public service official. Is that a popo?
No, I feel like that's someone higher than a popo. Aggravated assault. What's that? With a weapon. Freaking hell!
Oh, we're spreading the news, Brian.
Heard it here
Whether
first.
it's true or not.
God, there are so many criminals, aren't there?
Oh, apparently. Hold on. This is where we research in. Just saving you gals all the time. Going away for 25 years for pulling a gun on a cop.
It was Brian. Brian was the cop.
Were you the cop, Bri? Oh my God. So yeah, basically then everyone's always all talking on TikTok about how it was ridiculous that they posted all this stuff about the wedding.
He's on bail.
When he's on bail.
I bet that police officer was like, fucking idiot.
Yeah. So anyway, I want to go into some figures for this wedding.
Okay.
So I've done a bit of research. I've got my phone out today.
Wait, is the stylus gone?
Stylus is gone and I got a new phone case.
Yeah, there's no more oranges.
No, it looks nice, doesn't it? Gone more classy. Christmas.
Yeah.
No? Just gone for plain. And Brian maybe want to get one of those ones that's like, won't crack the phone.
Oh, right. Okay.
Anyway, so my problem is on TikTok, it says that the wedding was $57 million.
It's a lot of money.
I'm going to say that throughout this, I'm probably going to say pounds a lot. So we're just going to ignore the fact that I'm saying pounds and remember it's dollars. Okay?
Dollar.
So $57 million. Pounds. So in my head, I can't see how that can be spent.
Oh, I can.
I can't, and I've done some research.
I can tell you now how that was spent.
Right, okay. We'll ask. I've got some stuff. Let me ask you how much you think some of these
All
things
right,
are.
okay.
So first of all, it was like a week-long celebration. They had things the day of. Did you see the Marie Antoinette themed bachelorette?
Yeah, that was
party?
cool.
That was sick. They were like in these caves in Vegas or something, and it was all like themed and decor. It was beautiful.
For me, though, like, it's a lot of money to spend, really, isn't it?
It depends how much money you've got, though, doesn't it?
I suppose it could be like 59K or 5,900 to them.
That's what I mean. So you remember the
In
guys
proportion.
that went down in the submarine to see the Titanic?
Yeah.
Rest in peace. So it was £250,000 for that trip, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, that's ridiculous! Well, I'd never pay that much." To them, if you worked it out versus like our money, it would be the same price as 3 Subway sandwiches. So like they were like 250k. Yeah, fine, I'll go see the Titanic. So anyway,
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing they did is they had transport for everyone. This is a wedding.
Yeah.
From Dallas to Paris.
First class. Private jet.
Private Boeing 747s. So they got
Fucking
9
hell.
planes.
9!
9 planes to do those trips. How much do you think that was?
Backwards and forwards.
Well, took everyone there,
This
took
is
everyone back.
this is where I have no idea. Like 10 mil?
£5 million.
That's quite good.
Yeah, bargain.
Bargain.
So 5 million just to get everybody there. Let's
Freaking hell.
talk accommodation. So they had 3 different venues, all centered around the Louvre. This is where my French is not. They had 450 guests.
Right, okay.
So everyone was staying. How much do you think for the accommodation?
How long was it for?
5 days, I think.
450 guests. 7 mil.
4.5 million. See, you're over thingy, and this is why I don't think they spent 57
Well, I
million.
budgeted it around £3,000 a night per person.
Okay. Some of the rooms must have been a bit shabby then.
I'll have the one with no window.
Yeah. Okay, so the welcome party. Have you seen the pictures to the welcome party?
Yeah.
So this is where it's the big staircase. They've got violinists on the stairs.
Is that the butterfly house?
No, this is at Paris Opera House.
No,
That's
she
where
had
they-
a glass butterfly house as well.
When was that? I haven't even fucking got that day.
Oh,
What day was that?
don't know.
Maybe that was a wedding day.
Maybe.
Which I've got later on. But so this welcome party is the Paris Opera House. So they hired that out. How much is that?
10 mil?
No, 500,000.
Oh.
See, this is what I mean. You're playing in big money.
Well, I've got 59 million to
That's why I
spend.
really don't think I really don't think it's that much money.
But
I'm not saying it's not a lot of
where
money.
are you fact checking?
TikTok.
500k for a venue.
If you Google
For
Paris
one
Opera House,
evening.
no, 2 days. So an install day and the thing. So 250 grand for a venue. Paris Opera. That's probably
You saying that's
Right.
a bargain?
chips. That might be where we do our 10-year anniversary. Okay, so the flowers that were all done for the welcome party, all shipped in for the Netherlands. Took 7 days for the setup and an 11-hour install. How much?
3 mil?
600,000.
Nah.
It is.
11 days for the install.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. You tell me how much you charge for that.
11 days for the install, right? 11 days
This
for
is
the
where
install.
me and Beth are working on different money
She
because I'm like,
probably-
fuck me, 600k is loads, and Beth's like, well, that's a bargain, that.
You've probably easily got... Yeah, okay. We break them. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right.
All right, I'll have that. So then they had photographer and videographer.
Oh, I wouldn't know how much they charge.
So one of the people that I was looking at that was fact checking some of this had gone on to their websites, and like for one day it was X amount. So they were there for the whole week. So they've estimated 100,000 for the photographer, 100,000 for the videographer.
Those
And-
photos and videos better be good.
I know, I haven't actually seen any.
No?
I guess we won't. We'll see the whole wedding though. Guess what else they had?
What?
Content creator.
Did they?
Yeah.
Who?
Should I tell you?
How spenny were they?
So again, it's been estimated as 50,000.
Well, she's a YouTuber, isn't she?
Who?
The girl.
The bride?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Olivia and Living event, luxury event content
What does
creator.
her work look like?
Yeah, pretty nice.
Does it look like a content creator or is it more videography?
Content.
Let me see then.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
If that's filmed on an iPhone, how can you get away with justifying 50k?
It's a week long. They're at Dior going through a private dress. Imagine what that experience is like.
I'm shocked they had a content creator.
Are you?
Because you thought the videographers would do like a package that would like...
Yeah. Maybe she wanted a content creator then. So she's literally got a 1 day before the wedding. I'm going here. I'm doing this. 1 day, 2 days before the wedding. This was their Paris. This was their that's the butterfly one that you were on about.
Yeah, I think that was like
That was the
25k
rehearsal
just for
dinner.
the butterfly.
Oh, okay. So I have got that one here actually. So they had, so in some of the days before the wedding, they rented the Eiffel Tower for lunch.
How much did that cost?
They estimated at 30 grand. I don't think that's that bad.
No, fair.
For lunch though, I guess it was open before and after.
Yeah.
They did a tour of the PSG stadium. They went to Chanel and designed their own Chanel bags and decorated them. This is like all of our normal ideas just on acid. They went to the Dior store, which is the butterfly one, and did a 3 a.m. shopping spree. So that was all estimated at 1.5 million that they spent on the lead up to it. Hair and makeup. How much do you think?
I don't know. How many people were there?
So
I'm so off of my figures, so I don't want to play anymore.
I know. I'm not playing. So they were basically £3,500 per person being done per day. So the bride
3.5k per person.
I don't understand what you're using that can justify that. I don't understand.
Yeah.
But they had a team of 49 people. What are they doing? What's the 49 people doing? They're cleaning a brush each. Like, what the fuck? But they had hair and makeup for all of the guests.
Love that.
So for the 450 people, let's assume half of them are women, 275 women. So that's £900,000.
I love that though. Everyone looked
How
fire.
do you fit that all in? I guess if you've got 49
You've got 50 people.
Yeah, true. All right.
How many wedding guests were there?
450.
Oh.
Is that not a lot?
50 people for 450 people.
What? No, but half
Oh.
it women, 275.
Okay.
So then on to the actual wedding.
Yeah.
3-day venue hire. So the venue that they picked is about 9,000 a day. So 3 days, 27 grand. But let's assume they whacked it up a little bit for security and all that. And then all of the extra, like the tables, chairs, marquee, catering tents, lighting, all of that, they've estimated $1 million. So the flowers, it was the same people that did Sophia Richie's wedding.
Mm-hmm. How much did Sophia spend on flowers?
Apparently 1.5 million. Whereas this girl had way more. So they've estimated 3 million.
Yeah, I would say 3 million.
3 mil. She had a custom Dior wedding dress. And the prices for custom Dior wedding dresses start at 100,000. So let's assume it's 200,000 at least. Catering team is £550 per person. And they did the welcome party and the wedding. I don't think that's that bad.
No, I don't.
I mean, it is.
Well, not really, because you easily spend £100 a person at
On
a
a normal people wedding.
Yeah.
On a scumbags like
if not
us.
£150 a person. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So that was 600,000.
Us peasants.
Us peasants would have spent that. 600,000 on catering. Cake, they've estimated about 75,000, which
What
again
the
is just
fuck?
fucking ridiculous. But it's obviously, if you're in that luxury bit, what sets you aside from anybody else? The
Yeah.
fucking price.
Yeah, but how big was the cake?
I don't know. I haven't seen any pictures of the cake.
No.
They had a personalised drone show. That
Fair.
had their monograms and like them on it. So they've estimated that at 80,000.
Yeah.
Imagine spending 80,000 on
On
a drone
drone.
show. They had monogrammed stuff everywhere, like the personalised napkins, glasses, everything. So they've estimated that at 15,000. They had Maroon 5 play.
Yeah, that's easily like 3 mil.
4 million. 4 million.
I don't like Maroon 5 that much.
And we said function band's expensive. You don't like Maroon 5?
No, I
I
mean,
like
I like
some
them,
of
but
their
not
songs.
for 4 million.
I guess they must like them. But apparently they tried Adele and Ed Sheeran first and they couldn't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd want Beyonce.
God, how much do you think Beyonce would be? More than that.
Yeah, got
10 mil.
Yeah.
Drink, there's no information about it, but apparently the Four Seasons, based on their numbers, it would be about 200,000 for the wedding day. And then it's just added in 5 million for stuff, stationery, like all of that sort of jazz. That comes to about 36 million. Where the F is the other 20.
Well, I mean,
20 million. Where are you spending 20 million
shoes.
pounds? All right, 100,000.
Bridesmaids dresses.
All right, 100,000.
Accessories.
Okay, 100,000.
Suits.
100,000.
See, I'm getting there.
Yeah, but we've got to spend 20 million pounds.
Yeah.
Where? What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
On what?
There's a lot. Wedding planner.
No, that was. I think I put that price somewhere. Sorry, I should have said that. That's included in the 36 million.
Ugh. What did the wedding planner charge?
Probably 10%. Mate, I wish I didn't ignore that inquiry that came in.
Anyway, so what are your actual thoughts on this?
First of all, I actually don't think that 57 million was spent. I actually don't see how that's feasible.
Yeah.
I don't know where that money's gone. Second of all, you've got to put it down at the percentages of their wealth.
Can you Google their wealth?
Yeah. What is it? A dad?
Yeah, so we can then figure out what it is to us.
Her net worth is estimated to be a staggering $500 million.
Oh.
So yeah, it's 10% of her net worth.
What?
Is it? Is that 10% of her net worth? Yeah. So if you think about 10% of your net worth is what would be spent on the wedding.
Okay, I can
What's that?
Yeah.
10 grand? Shakespeare more than that, what would it be?
I don't know my net worth.
I know. You have to work it out one day. It's fun.
Jack's would be much better than mine.
Yeah, go on his. Go based on his.
Like, would you want that? Like, if you had that money, would you want that?
Yeah.
Would you?
Of course I would.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I needed IV drip every night to keep me going.
So that's a new thing. That's why I literally said to Brian, oh my God, we should start this because I think it'll come over to England soon.
So I was speaking to my clients the other day and they went to Vegas and I think they said Vegas and they were like, Bender, and they were like, we can't do this. They paid to have like a little IV drip and they're like, we felt like that ready to go again.
I wish I've seen people have an IV drip before their wedding.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes.
But then they're like, the come down after is like harder than it's ever been.
I'd love an IV drip before my wedding.
Yeah. Good.
Imagine feeling like 100%.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Like, it'd be good to know like what your body feels like at 100%. Because I feel like it'd make you know when you actually feel shit.
Yeah, but that would ruin the rest of my life because I was like, wow, I'm on 50%. Never knew.
10%. But no,
think,
in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, but you're saying it like this. If you spoke to somebody that wasn't on your level of wealth,
yeah,
and knowing what you spent on it, they'd be like, oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So for us looking at that sort of wealth, it's that same level. It's that same like, oh my God, I could never spend that much. How are they spending? What's the average wedding? Well, average wedding we think is about 30.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of money compared to for some people.
That's a house deposit.
Yeah. So some people that are looking at it would be like, oh my God, I could never spend that much. That's us looking at old 36 mil.
56.
Yeah, but I don't think it was that much. You've also said about 10 different numbers throughout this episode.
Yeah.
57.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. But it does bring us onto the subject of like celebrity weddings.
Yeah.
And there was quite a few this year that have been. And
which
again,
one
it's
was
hard
your
to
favourite?
I think Sophia Richie.
Do you?
I think hers is the first ever celebrity wedding, and whoever did her PR and marketing for that was a genius. To actually let everybody in, like straight away, was genius.
Yeah.
And she's like whole rebranded herself.
What is Sophia Richie famous for, apart from her dad?
Fashion? I'll Google it. See, I reckon now if you Google Sophia Richie, all that comes up is her wedding.
Absolutely. What a PR stunt.
Yeah. Genius. She's a media personality and model. She's been in major brands such as Tommy Hilfiger, Michael Kors, and Adidas. She's the youngest daughter of singer Lionel Richie and sister of television personality Nicole Richie. Guess how old she is?
28?
25.
Oh, she's a baby, isn't she?
A baby.
I loved Ollie Murs' wedding.
Yes.
I felt like it was over the top.
Yes.
But it wasn't ridiculous.
I don't think I saw a huge amount from it.
No, I can't see the spend.
Started following me.
Did she?
Yeah, but I don't think she follows me anymore.
What? She unfollowed you?
I don't know. It definitely came up. Definitely came up. This is before blue ticks were buyable. And I clicked on it. I was like, what the fuck? And then when I was telling someone about it weeks later, it wasn't anymore. I was like, maybe she just used it for a few tips.
It's not there until you prove it, and you didn't prove it.
I don't think I screenshotted it. I also had Bear Grylls follow me on TikTok. That was a highlight of my career.
There we go. What did you think of Olivia Attwood's wedding?
Oh, are you and her like busy mates?
No.
What did you do for a flower wall?
No, we did some filming with her for ITV.
Nice.
And her birthday.
I hated the dress.
Did you?
Yeah, hated
Did
it.
you?
Did you? Hated it.
Why?
Just didn't like it. Didn't like the boobs. Didn't like the.
What do you mean didn't like the boobs?
It was like.
Your tits were out.
Not. I know. I regret my boobs, but no. But they were like two balls.
She's got fake tits.
Yeah, I know. I just wouldn't have like. Don't know. Didn't like the dress. Didn't like the. Was it a high neck?
Yeah.
Just not a fan personally.
What do you think about the venue?
Yeah, meh.
Yeah, it is just like a I mean, they transformed it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. I'm sure it was stunning.
But she changed the venue, didn't she? Because she started filming the wedding planning process, and then obviously people started going where she was getting married, and she was like, "Oh, everyone's getting married here."
What was the name of the place where she? Because I did a wedding there, and they said they'd gone. Oh, it was with
It was at Grantley Hall.
Yes, I did a wedding there. It was stunning. But I mean, what did she think was going to happen when she was putting out?
Yeah, Grantley Hall was beautiful. I love that.
Stunning. And then they've got like a downstairs club bit.
Yes.
It's very good. Yeah, very good.
What did you like about the wedding, Olivia Attwood's?
Do you know what? I haven't seen a huge amount about it.
Do you see they got tattoos?
Yeah, like that, I think.
Do
Where
you?
did they get them?
I feel like I'd just wake up drunk and be like, what the fuck did I just do?
What, the wedding? Or
No, with the tattoos. I
You'd
get
have to
far
know-
too carried away.
You'd have to know what you wanted tattooed prior. But I've seen a few weddings where they've had tattoo artists and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I would get a tattoo at a wedding.
What would you get?
I don't know. Because they only give you like a sheet of ones you can pick off.
Yeah.
Little heart.
Would you?
Would you? Never.
Never.
Have you got tattoos?
Yep.
What have you got? We've done this before. What have you
I
got?
can't tell
Tramp
you.
stamp.
Tramp stamps.
Have you? Multiple.
One's like half lasered
Which one?
on my leg.
Is their ex-boyfriend's name?
No. I haven't got one on my bum. I haven't got one like that.
Okay, fine. All right. Yeah, I'd get it. I know that there's a few more weddings coming up next year that have got tattoo artists.
You gonna
at.
get one then?
Might do. Never say never.
All right, hard net.
I like tattoos that are like moments.
Yeah.
I mean, I say this, I got one tattoo and it wasn't a moment.
What tattoo have you got?
On the back of my neck.
Have you?
Yeah, like lower down, not like
Wait,
on
how
my neck.
do I not know this?
I don't know, my hair.
Show me. What the fuck? Wait, what? Are you lying? I can't see it. Watch Mike Georgie. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? It looks like a beer bottle.
What? Arabic writing.
What's this?
No, this ain't fair. What are yours?
What
are yours?
As if you were just trying to rinse me for having a tramp
Yeah,
stamp.
but where are yours?
What does yours say?
Where are yours?
What does yours say?
yours?
What does yours say?
No comment.
Brian, what does it say?
It says seize the day, okay?
Does it actually or not?
Yeah, do you know what? I had to go back to have a little dot because at the time Brian's sister lived in Dubai. So I was like, here is the Arabic tattoo that I've got. Please can you check that it says what I think it says? And she took it to somebody that was there and they were like missing a dot. So we went back and got the dot put in. So it definitely says that.
So tell me the story behind
There's
this.
no story. There's actually no
You
story.
said it was
I wanted to
meaningful.
No, that's what I said. I really like meaningful tattoos apart from the one that I've got, which is not meaningful.
When did you get it?
2010.
Brian, do you have a tattoo?
Yes.
I can imagine Brian having like a tribal.
No, he's got worse.
What is it? A girl's name?
Is it fuck? It'd be tattooed off by then. It's a springbok and it says South Africa.
What's a springbok?
The deer, the South African.
Oh, at least it's got some meaning.
What?
He's from South Africa.
I'm South African. Great.
Seize the day.
Cool story, bro. What are yours?
Mine's like a rose.
Oh, great.
And then I have one here. That's even worse than
What, on your
Georgie's.
ribs? What is it? What does it say? Carpe diem.
I got
That is
this
seize the day.
when I was 17 when I got this.
No, you can't be because you can't.
It
Oh,
was very
down an
much
alley?
like, I think it was in like Gloucester Market. Yeah, my mum was like, "You'll not get a tattoo." I was like, "Watch me."
I fucking am.
And
What does it say?
it says, "If you don't live for something, you'll die for nothing." And I'm not living for anything, so I'm dying for nothing.
I'm daily dying, mate.
That
Daily
one's
dying.
pretty much gone now.
If you live for nothing,
If you don't live for something, you'll die for nothing.
If you don't live for something,
You'll die for nothing.
you'll die for nothing.
Basically, have a purpose in life.
Just write that.
Seize a day.
Carpe diem.
On that topic, actually, I know we're going a bit off topic. I see it all the time. Shitty tattoos, and I feel like it's a generational thing of like,
Yeah.
we went through this. Like, you won't get
No.
much tattoos now, but some makeup you can get to cover them is amazing.
Yeah, I've never. I didn't cover mine up because my hair was down.
Yeah,
But I always.
I can't believe I've never seen it.
Yeah, I like that though. I like it to be. I don't want it to be super obvious.
Have you ever seen any of mine?
Yes, the rose.
When have you seen mine?
I don't know.
When I'm getting changed, you little pervert.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yummy.
You wore short dresses before.
No, it doesn't see on a.
I've definitely seen it. So it's like a tacky rose.
No, it's actually a really nice one.
Oh, sure.
And then Charlotte from Georgie Shaw got exactly the same. And then everyone got one.
Yeah. How old were you when you got
I
the
feel
rose?
like I was in very much my Cheryl Cole era.
Better fight for this love. Thank God you didn't get that written.
They go back on tour.
I know. I don't know how I feel about it.
I wouldn't go watch it, would you?
I wasn't really a Girls Loud fan anyway. I don't feel like they were.
What were you?
I'm Spice Girls, babe.
Mm.
How old were
Darling.
you?
Right, hun.
Yeah, I'm older than you, hun.
I did like.
No, you don't like Spice Girls. You love Spice Girls.
No, I liked Girls Loud, I think.
No, you're too old for Girls
Sound
Loud.
of the underground. No, I'm not. Beat of the drum goes round and round.
Anyway,
Celebrity weddings. Would
we've
you
gone
have Girls
from
Allowed?
celebrity weddings down to tacky. Do you think people should cover their tattoos for their wedding day?
No. Unless, like, if they're the ones that you like, then
Yeah.
keep. But, like, the ones that we've got, you strongly recommend.
Would I have covered it? Even if I had my hair up, I don't think I would have covered it.
Oh, I would have told you need to.
Yeah, but it's not offensive.
Oh, not sure. Imagine all those beautiful shots of you guys.
What, my neck?
And it's like,
By the way, it's on the back of
is it like
it's at the top
faded
of
as
my-
well? Is it like grey colour?
Green.
Green.
No, I don't think it's that faded. Is it faded, Brian? That sounds really rude. When you looked at my back of my neck, is it faded? What? Oh,
How old were you when you got it done?
18. Just, I don't even know if it's
Did you think you were well cool? Did you wear hair up all the time when you got it done?
What? No, but I don't think we were going out. I think we were together because we went to the tattoo place and I was shitting myself, obviously, because I actually hate needles.
Did it hurt?
Yeah. Of course it hurt. I don't remember it though, really, to be honest.
Oh.
But they wouldn't let Brian come in.
Aw.
And then I fainted and I woke up with a lolly in my mouth.
Not sure where that's just
Pervert.
gone, but
Pervert.
perfect.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry, back to celeb and rich weddings. I feel like if Maddie hadn't popped up this year, I mean, she's not even a celebrity to us, but Sophia Richie would have been
The one.
the wedding of the year.
But some of it I just think so unnecessary,
Like
right?
what?
Like some of it.
Yeah, but if you're going to this wedding, the stars that would be at this wedding have been to some, like the level that people would expect from your wedding because they've been to other events that you've done or because they're in the circle of people that have been to events. Now we're coming to your wedding. We have high expectations.
Yeah.
So you have to meet those expectations.
Yeah.
But these people are loaded and rich and famous. Loaded and famous.
Me then.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Oh my God, I did do some weddings this weekend and I had 3 different people come over to me and they were like, love the podcast. Watch your TikToks. And I was like, stop it.
Do
No,
you
carry
feel
on.
like you get more suppliers or more people?
People?
Yeah.
100%. I reckon every wedding, someone will be like, oh my God, I love the podcast. Hate Beth. And I'm like, oh, I know, honestly. Joking.
I love you. Should I go?
No. I wouldn't be able to talk to myself.
I've been getting so much love recently.
Have you?
Yeah. And on my personal page, I've been like, oh, you're great on the podcast. I think they feel sorry for me.
What are they feeling sorry for?
Because I always say, everyone loves Georgia, everyone hates me.
It's only because you're... Do you know what does annoy me?
Go on.
Is people being annoyed at our opinions.
Fuck you
You're
now.
not allowed to be annoyed at our opinion. You can pick a person's opinion or you can have a different opinion, but you can't be annoyed that Beth doesn't like Disney.
Oh, I didn't get that much hate for that, actually.
Oh, you haven't read the comments then. We had a video removed.
Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Someone puts on their story saying, what they say?
You shouldn't make your clients feel like that or blah, blah, blah. And I was like, first of all, Beth doesn't have any clients that are going full Disney themed because
Well,
they
if you
wouldn't pick
no,
her.
the thing is, though, if you are going full Disney themed,
Yeah,
I'd be
do
on
it.
board for it.
Yeah.
but
No,
it's
if you want to make your own opinion, get your own podcast.
Oh, what did someone comment the other day?
What?
Oh, our fucking tour video.
I know.
Our tour video.
I was like, hun, what?
Because we said wedding fairs are boring.
Some wedding fairs are boring. You cannot disagree with that.
I know, that's fact.
You cannot disagree with that. And I've been to some as suppliers that are boring, and I'm being boring. Like, we're all boring.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
Everyone's bored.
Anyway, celebrity weddings. What did you like about Olivia Outwards? I feel like that's very you. I feel like you could have styled that.
I love the Bulgari.
Yeah.
It smells amazing. It's got a private cinema at the bottom.
Cute. Yeah, but did they use it?
No, probably not.
No, exactly.
I liked how they transformed the space. I loved the production behind it.
Yeah.
Great suppliers.
Yeah.
I didn't really see like the ins and outs of it. Like I feel like I saw a lot more at Ollie Mers's wedding than
I feel like I haven't seen anything about Ollie Mers's wedding.
I feel like it was very them. Like they made sure they had the performing showbiz behind it. Like
Yeah.
the sunglasses and
Yeah. Okay.
very like the fun fair. Like that is kind of Ollie,
That's
isn't
very
he? He's
true.
very
Okay, I did see that.
like I know him.
Cheeky.
Very cheeky chappy. Like
I
young
hate
at
Ollie
heart.
Mers.
What?
I hate Ollie Mers.
Dear darling,
No, I hate every song.
please
And I just don't
my
like him
right.
at all. Sorry, Ollie, if you do listen to this.
Why?
I don't know. Something's happened to me clearly in my past that has made
What
me
about
hate
him? Don't
him.
you? Hate's a strong
Do
word.
you know what? He's up there with some of my least favourite celebrities.
Who else is up there then?
Hold on, I've got to think about this a minute. Oh, Stephen Mulhern. The magic guy.
He's so sweet.
Fuck off. He's so annoying.
Aw.
Hate him.
Stop saying hate.
No, I actually don't let Isla say hate, so I dislike him.
Yeah.
And I dislike Ollie Mers.
Who else?
But I'm
For someone who's like so fluffy and like
not that fluffy. I think I'm only fluffy next to you.
she's fake.
We're
Is
like
what
that.
She
boba-
basically just said she's fake.
What? No, you make me fluffier. Compared, I'm this colour, and then compared to black, I'm a bit brighter. You know when you're just like in a shadow.
Grey.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't call myself fluffy. I'd call
Are
myself
you joking?
personality. I know we joke about it. But I'm not fluffy. I'm. You know.
Okay.
You're like, and
So-
I'm like,
So who else is up there with celebrities that you
I
dislike?
can't think of people. Name some celebrities. I'll tell you if I love them or hate them.
Cameron Diaz,
Love,
Johnny Depp,
love.
Even-
Amber Heard, hate.
Oh,
I watched the trial.
There we go.
No, because what if any of these celebrities are ever at my weddings?
Fair.
They won't. Sorry, Ollie Mers. If I ever meet you, I might apologise, but I don't know why. I just don't like you.
But in just general, looking at what we've been speaking about,
Yeah.
you could throw money at things for forever, couldn't you? Really? And there's got to be a point where you.
Because I wonder if the experience of the wedding was better than we'll call ourselves all normal people. If there's any billionaires listening, I do apologise. You're not in with this. Us lot. Would that wedding be more fun?
I feel like, but again, it's what class
You're in.
you're in, because if you're used to that, you're used to a butler taking your coat, and you're used, you know, like you're used to all of that, so it's just normal.
Yeah, me and Brian went to a Michelin star restaurant once and I hated it.
Oh, I love it. Jack hates
No,
it. Jack
I
wants to
just-
eat with his mouth open and be
Oh, I
like,
don't want to do that, but like to be fair, we were younger, I'd probably be better now, but I was like, I just don't feel like I can talk or move or...
really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I love it.
Whereas if you go, so like, this is the thing about weddings as well, like you can't plan a vibe. You can put everything there, same as the celebrity weddings. I wonder what
Yeah.
the vibe was like.
Yeah, there's always got to be someone letting loose.
Yeah, but what
Do you
if
think they
because
did
it's so
loads of
expensive-
drugs?
Oh, the rich ones I do are
Full
full of cocaine,
white powder.
cocaine.
Honestly,
Yeah, no, I'm just really naive to it. I didn't realize.
what do you do when it's happening? Do you say anything?
I've seen somebody do drugs once in front of me, and I think I was so shell shocked that like nothing really happened. I
Did
don't-
not offer you some?
I have had. Where was that? Where somebody offered some to the staff.
Shut up.
It wasn't my staff though, and they were like, "No."
No.
And I was like, "If you need me to speak to anyone, just like let me know." But no, to be fair, people normally hide it or go in the toilets, don't they? It's not part of my world. Little Mermaid.
Mm,
I'm more Disney than Coke.
fair.
Where do you sit on that line? That line, get it?
Oh, anyway, no, I don't.
No,
do
I was
drugs.
going to say that sounds like you do drugs.
No, I just really don't like Disney. So I'm like, ah!
Do I want them to think I love Disney or I'm a drug addict?
No.
Yeah, I would love to go to a really, really rich person's wedding
Where they've got like gold trays.
and just feel it and feel if you
feel
can.
what?
Just feel the vibe. Like, I know you've got Maroon 5 there, but are people dancing? Is there a drunk uncle with a tie around his head?
Do you think they had the thing where they, you get your phones taken off
I was
you?
literally about
and
to say the same thing.
It's like
yeah.
top secret.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's not a bad thing in terms of like enjoying the day. I suppose people have got kids and stuff that they need to.
I disagree. I think the reason that Sophia, and I would like to state that I think I did this first, that she allowed stuff to be posted on the day. So when we posted a picture on our wedding, that was then like free reign. We all know the rule. You don't post until the bride and groom have. I posted on our wedding day so that people could upload stuff. I wanted people to be able to like share it and Happy New Year and all of that sort of thing.
Yeah. As
it was happening. I liked that. That's what Sophia Richie did that made it like massive because everyone was talking about it.
Oh, people that post. Fuck, I saw it the other day. I sent it you, didn't I?
Yes.
The fuck is wrong with people?
Guys, I'm going to say it one more time for the people at the back. And this is suppliers. So you guys, it's time to know better. But couples, if you're listening, please tell your suppliers you don't want them to post until after the day. The day after, free reign. Do
It's
what
like
you want.
evening guests haven't arrived. Sometimes fucking wedding guests haven't arrived. It's pre-ceremony sometimes.
Literally within the hour of them leaving, there's a picture of the bride on social media.
It's fucked.
Yeah, not cool. I just don't get it. Don't do it. You don't need to do that.
I just think let people see them first.
Yeah. Well, no, but let them post their own picture first.
Yeah.
Not a fan, guys. Not
I mean,
a fan.
there's a lot of times I want to do it, but I don't.
Yeah, no. Not allowed.
No.
No, sir.
I'm going to ask you 3 tips on how to manage spending for your wedding.
Okay. 3 tips. Number 1 is work out what you can afford to actually pay. Like if you said we're spending everything, what can you actually still afford? You still have to get a credit card out. What's the max spend on it? How much can you pay a month? How long until your wedding? Like all of those sort of things. Realistically, what is the number that you could spend? Then find the number that you want to spend. So I could have spent, if I sold a lot of things, 50 grand. I don't want to spend 50 grand on a day, whereas some other people might. So I think you have to find that figure that's like a nice number. Ours was like, how much can we save every month for the next 2 years? That's our figure because we weren't allowed a credit card. So that would be number 1, is be like, look at the actual figure. Second of all is to then do a little bit of research on all the different types of suppliers there are. Because I get a lot of couples that come to me towards the end and they're like, oh, we hadn't budgeted for a wedding coordinator because it's not on any of the spreadsheets. But we want one. Now we've got to try and find some budget and like move the money around. So I think if you looked through all supplier, like every supplier possible first, made a list and was like, we might maybe do a must have, might have, don't want list. And tip 3 is probably like being realistic, but also being able to say no. Like when you look on social media, again, it goes back to these weddings. When Sophia Richie's wedding came out, how many people did you get show you pictures of it?
Lots.
Yeah. Respectfully, you can't afford that. So, and also you don't need that. You don't need to have that. If you look at the cake from Maddie's wedding, it's 75 grand. You don't even need if you don't want a cake, you don't need a cake. Don't spend anywhere near that on it. I think being able to say no is like the biggest tip. You don't have to have it just because somebody else had it.
And it doesn't come down to you not wanting, not being able to afford it.
It's not that you're tight.
It's just if you don't want it.
You don't want it.
It's like you wouldn't buy something from a supermarket you wouldn't want.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. I found a bitch from a bride, but it's a long one. I haven't even read it, but I've just looked how long it is. Okay. Hey girls, I listen to the podcast every week. I'm obsessed, helping so much in the planning process. I have a bitch from a bride. Never thought I'd have one. However, here we are. So I thought I'd share my experience. I've been friends with a girl for 22 years. I'm only 23, so it's a long friendship. She was, of course, a bridesmaid, as she's a big part of my life, and also in the same friendship group as me, my other best friend and her fiance. I get married in 2025, so I'm forward planning. However, I've already done a table plan and adjusted it in terms of RSVPs. I shared the plan in my bridesmaid group chat just to see if anybody knew of any tweaks I could make and my cousin expressed that she wanted to sit with my family rather than the bridesmaids. So I moved her and it was all fine. However, the bridesmaid, who I've known for 22 years, didn't say anything. Fast forward a couple of weeks and she just kept sending laughing emojis into the chat, and when confronted as to why, she blamed it on a phone fault, which I was very wary of and however brushed it off. Fast forward again to the next day, she had left the group chat, which I thought was odd. So I messaged her and her response completely floored me. She told me she didn't want to be a bridesmaid anymore and she'd rather come as a guest, as I'd sat her on a table next to our other friends, but not with her partner, who, might I add, isn't invited, as I've never met him. She then continued to call me all the names under the sun, so that at that point I was done. She messaged me multiple times since and said she doesn't want to lose me as a friend and it would be an honour to be a bridesmaid, etc. However, she doesn't like the fact that her boyfriend isn't invited and she thinks I should reconsider. I'm sticking to my guns at the moment, but I'm so torn as she is such a lifelong friend, but feel she's broken the trust, especially as she said she didn't plan on telling me until a week before the wedding. What should I do? I want to break this down into a few different points, to be honest.
Okay.
First of all,
lol. phone malfunction.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Second of all, leaving a group chat, petty as fuck.
Yeah.
Thirdly, calling you all the names under the sun, no matter what, you shouldn't call your friends' names. That's mean.
This is like a kid's show. Don't call your friends' names. That's mean.
I just think that's cruel.
Yeah, of course it is.
Like, to go out your way to text someone those words, that's cruel.
Also, how are you best friends and don't know her partner? Her fiance or boyfriend? Boyfriend, wasn't it?
Yeah, why have you never met them? That's
How
weird.
have you not met them?
That's weird. That's
but also,
strange.
shall I tell you what your problem is, listener? Don't tell people. Don't put in your table plan in 2023 for 2025. Because in 2 years, you might actually become friends with him and might invite him to the wedding.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone
Oh,
anything.
wait, so it's 2 years away, the wedding?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you still don't get to, as a bridesmaid, then say, I don't want to be a bridesmaid because you're not inviting my boyfriend.
I wouldn't even tell anyone where they're fucking sat.
No, I know. Don't tell
anyone
me
where you're sat and you
anything.
get what you're given.
What do you do, though? Do you let her back in?
It depends how mean she was. But I just think, again,
Yeah, to me, when
it's
somebody's
not your
cancelled,
wedding.
but when somebody's cancelled a bridesmaid
I don't think
request,
you
you're
should be
done.
at the wedding then.
At all.
No.
I do know someone who got rid of a bridesmaid and then just fully uninvited them to the wedding.
Yeah, I'd do that.
I feel like if you're not the bridesmaids, you're then out.
It's just awkward, isn't it?
Unless you said no to being a bridesmaid right at the start from when we
Yes.
talked about it, but like, I can't give you all the
Absolutely.
attention, blah, 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 blah. Hey, what is wrong with people? Could you imagine commenting, like, if you text me and said that you weren't happy with where you were sat on our wedding day, I would literally tell you to go fuck yourself.
Would you?
Yes.
Would you reply, go fuck yourself?
I think I actually would. I would say you're either sitting there or at home.
And that.
But what would
That's
you do
that, ladies and gentlemen.
But what would you do?
I sat at home.
I text you. If you sent me say if I was making your table plan, I don't know why I'm making your table plan, but I made it and was like, oh, actually, Beth, I've just seen where I'm sitting. I don't want to sit there. What would you reply?
Okay.
Get fucked.
Okay.
No, you wouldn't.
That's all right. I'll sit next to Brian instead then.
We had someone on our wedding ask to be sat somewhere else.
On the day?
No,
But did you tell them beforehand?
a
then?
week before.
Yeah, but how did they know?
How did they know what?
Where they were sat?
Because they were sat in an important seat.
Top table. And you kicked them off top?
No, I said,
They were on top and they wanted to be off top?
yeah.
Ooh, the beef. I feel like, guys,
I just think, shut the fuck up,
let's
it's 2 hours.
start a petition to get Georgie to tell us all the beef from the wedding.
I can't.
How much have we got? What have we got to do?
100,000 followers.
Guys, you want to hear the goss?
No, it's not even goss. It's just
The fact that someone was sat on your top table and didn't want to be on your top table is pretty intense for me. For a wedding of what, 60 people?
I think there were probably multiple people on that top table that didn't want to be sat on the top table.
Yeah, I agree. You should have just put me on there.
I know.
I
I
would-
fucking if
I would have held Brian's hand
you
if
know
we needed it
talked
holding.
about, we talked about the wedding blues.
Yeah.
It's hit me now later on. I think it's because everything's calming down a little bit with work, and it's only now that I'm like, I really fucking wish I could do it again. I really wish I could do it again.
Sad because you actually really understand like people's
Yeah.
intentions.
And I think this is why I get so mad when people say about, You know, people write in a bitch from a bride, and when you read it out, you're like, oh yeah, no, okay, cool, yeah, we get it. I'm actually like, no, I fucking get it. I get it. And it feels so, like we were talking about it earlier before we started the podcast. The week running up to your wedding is shit. So shit.
So shit.
Because people are dropping out. People are making comments. People are saying, oh, I haven't sorted that out yet. And you're like, you fucking joking?
How am I getting there?
Are you fucking planned this for 2 years,
I think,
Beth?
I think that was me.
No, but like, do you know, and it just, you get to the point where you're like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it's muggy.
It's proper muggy.
And it's cost you a lot of money, time, effort, energy. And
Yeah.
people just let you down like that.
Like the comment is being like, oh, well, I'm not coming to that bit. It'll save you money. No. Paid for it 6 months ago.
Yeah, and now my table plan's fucking wrong.
Yeah. Beth, I hate people, honestly. And you will be there one day where you'll be on the same level as me. I might have then calmed down a little bit.
Thing is, though, I think it's hard because there's people that Jack would invite to our wedding that I wouldn't have at our wedding.
So how do you deal with
dislike
that?
them.
Because I also know people that are in a similar situation.
Fucking dislike them.
Yeah, but you letting them come?
Well, I have to.
What if it was an intimate wedding?
I have to.
Oh, were they family?
No.
A petition to find out who Beth hates.
Technically not. But it's one of those, isn't it, where
I just think until you're getting married, you don't understand the pressures of, you do because you work in the industry, but I'm trying to say, like, you don't understand who you do actually have to invite, who you are going to piss off, who you are going to, like, there's all these things
I feel
where
like
it just wants to be, you want it to be nice, but you've still got to deal with telling Susan that she's not coming.
and you've got to invite people for your partner's sake or whatever, and
Yeah.
when they fuck up or mess up, it's like, told you so.
Told you so.
Told you fucking so.
There's always a groomsman that's a dick, just saying. There's always a...
Bridesmaid. You didn't have those.
I didn't have enough bridesmaids for them anyway to be a dick. This is why you don't
But
have
there,
many
when I say
bridesmaids.
there's a lot of people I know with bridesmaids.
90% of the weddings I do, there's a problem with a bridesmaid. And they'll say to me...
I've
I
got a
don't like
wedding
that
coming up, and she's like, keep her away from me.
one. See, that's sad to me though. Why wouldn't you just have the ballsy conversation and go, I don't want you there?
I think it's too
late.
too far in.
Yeah, but you're going to look back at those pictures later and be like, ugh. Like, I want a do-over. Petition to let Georgie have a do-over wedding. Can I do one, Brian?
Makes me sad.
Do you know what I do want to do?
What?
And I'm going to put it into our episode plans. I want us to go to a wedding dress shop and I'm going to find a new wedding dress and try on some dresses.
I think it would make me
Would
sad.
you try on dresses?
Yeah, but I think it would make me sad how I'd look in them. I'd need to have a fake tan. I need to lose about 10 stone.
We'll tan. We'll tan prior to it. Would you try dresses on though, or would you not want to show anything for when you get
I
married?
just don't know. Like, I kind of want that experience to be. But
So,
Georgie
goes and
our
Let's find
scorecard.
Yeah, okay.
Our
okay.
judge.
Oh, will that make me sad? Let's get you one of my a close friend, and then somebody from TikTok comments, the one that calls us fat all the time.
Yeah.
Zero.
But no, we'll go and try
Let's
some
do that.
dresses
That'll
on.
be fun. Yeah. Oh God. Anyway, sorry, that turned into quite the chaos at the end there.
Yeah.
Supposed to just be talking about rich people's weddings.
Well.
We went off topic. Never mind. Screw people.
Next week.
Should we go Christmas mode?
It's Christmas.
I don't know if that's any good or bad.
No, awful.
No, I think it was all right.
No, it was awful.
You went really high.
It hurt my ears. Sorry, everyone. We're going Christmas. You
Christmas
wait
jumper?
for our Christmas jumpers.
Yeah, okay.
Mine, I'll let you
It's
pick.
very bare.
What are we going to do?
Should we just do a whole Christmas...
Should we play some games?
Like what?
Dunno.
No. Because what happens, Beth, is you go, should we play some games? And then the podcast ends and you're like, you're in charge of games, Georgie.
Yeah, that's
right,
exactly what I'm
brilliant.
gonna do.
Great. All right, yeah, I'll think of some games. If you guys think of any games, can you send them in for us?
Yeah.
Because that'd be really handy.
I got some
Okay, everybody, we will see you next week in the run-up for Christmas.
at Santa's Grotto.
And then we're by the way, we're carrying on the podcast all the way through the Christmas period.
No break.
We're no break here, but we are going hardcore come January, because this is when we know that you're all picking back up your notebooks and pens, ready to start planning again. So we are going planning with you.
We are also going on tour, if you didn't know, at the start of 2024. So we're heading to Birmingham, Manchester, Cardiff, Scotland.
No, we haven't announced Scotland yet. Stop saying Scotland.
London.
We will do Scotland at some point, but not
It will
pre-wedding
be
season.
at the
It'll be
end of next year.
So current in the diary, and tickets are on sale. Cardiff, Manchester, Birmingham, London. We will see you at a location near you soon. Terms and conditions apply. Blah, 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 blah.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.